Big vibes, big energy only. Your boy Aaron Bevins with the one and only Joey Bebo, the mastermind behind the 90-day challenge. We're here with you. Day 28 is crazy. Joey just got a wire or he's securing a wire for 80 some $100 deal. This is gonna be what, a $26,000 week for you, Joey?
$28,500 day right now.
I I
Already got 15K wired, and then we got another five and another 85 coming in.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. If you weren't already a handsome, bald devil, you are now, my friend. You are now. It's beautiful. I love seeing people in our community win. I love seeing entrepreneurs win because we share a kindred spirit. We are of the very few who are brave enough to get out there and break the status quo, break traditional thinking, and go out on our own and build something from scratch as opposed to choosing security. And it is not easy, especially in building and grind mode and the beginning phases of business and momentum mode. But man, it does sure feel good to get another checkpoint in business that says, okay, here's more life.
Facts.
You can keep playing the game.
That's literally what this was. It's like you can keep going now.
Yeah,
It's crazy
I
though.
love how Patrick Bet David. I love how Patrick Bet David says that it's like a checkpoint. You know what I mean? Where in certain games, you know what I mean, you have to meet the checkpoint before the expiration, and once you get to that checkpoint, you've now been given more time. And money is nothing more than time. That's all money is. It's just time. We have to exchange our time to get it at first, and then eventually it starts buying back our time. But while we're in hunt mode, the main focus is the amount of time we have as a runway before we have to close the doors. And so it's a beautiful thing to get
Fact.
big checkpoints that allow us to have more time to be able to grow and scale and make this thing happen. So with that said, we're 2 minutes and 15 seconds in. Y'all know the name of the game, 90-day challenge, where our objective is to um, reach out to realtors. Oh, it's $250,000 in 90 days with $0 in marketing expenses. And the name of the game is reaching out to realtors, building relationships with them and brokers, making on-market offers. And we are doing this um, all organically, and we're doing it live in front of you, and we're making sure the realtors get paid, we're making sure that our buyers get a deeply discounted piece of real estate, we're making sure our sellers are getting cash and convenience, and we get rewarded handsomely in the meantime. Man, I fumbled over my intro, bro.
I know you
Dang.
did, bro. It's the first time.
Snap. Snap. Okay,
We're
all right,
still here.
I'm gonna have to practice it again. All right, with that said, Joey, how are you doing, bro?
I'm doing great, bro. I'm glad this shit finally closed. Quick little side story. So my deal this morning, bro. It's supposed to close at 11 a.m. I get a call at 10:50. Like I call everyone to confirm everything's good to go. My buyer doesn't answer. Like he's usually busy in the morning, whatever. I know he's on his way up there. He had to drive 2.5 hours up to Binghamton, New York, to get this thing closed. Our attorney thinks that the deal isn't closing because because the wire didn't go through yet, like from the lender, because it's a hard money loan. But like in hard money, like it's different than a mortgage that we literally have to sign the closing docs, get it over to the lender, and then the lender signs it over and then sends over the wire. So she told our buyer we weren't closing, and he literally turned around and wasn't driving up there. And at 10:50 this morning, I had to call him, and then he's like, yeah, like I'm home right now. And I'm like, what do you mean you're home? Well, you're supposed to be up in Binghamton. So he ends up having to get back on the road. It's literally about to close in 15 minutes now. And we got it all figured out, but it was just like, holy shit. And if we didn't close this one today,
Wow.
this is the one that's been getting pushed back for 3 weeks now. Like we had a
Yeah.
closing date set 3 weeks ago. The seller signed the closing docs we were supposed to close 3 weeks ago. And the
Mhm.
lender wasn't ready. And then the lender was ready. Then they didn't get title insurance. It was just one thing after another, after another, after another. And of course it went like this today, but we're almost there. So it's funny how shit happens, but you got to stick
Yeah.
through no matter how bad it gets.
Yeah, in the beginning, especially in the beginning, right, where every single deal, every dollar always counts. But especially in the beginning, like you really need for these deals to close in order to fund your operating expenses, to fund your next marketing campaign, to double and triple and quadruple down on that money, to take care of your life, right? You need these deals to close. and it seems in those moments, like there's forces at play in the universe that are working against your equities. You know what I mean? And
Like they're just dancing. They're
you
literally
know what
just
I mean?
dancing
It's
in your
part of the
face,
battle, part of the war. Am I
they're
frozen?
dangling the money. No, you're not frozen. What I'm saying, they're just dangling the money over you. You're not gonna get
Yeah,
this. It's like, yo, I'm getting this money. I
yeah,
deserve it, and I earned it, and it's coming. So
yeah, man, hundred
fucking
percent,
crazy,
hundred
bro.
percent. I have so many stories I can tell on that. With that said, we're gonna go ahead and do this intro, and right after this
Let's
intro,
get
we
it.
are getting into these calls. I got my leads up, and we're gonna be smiling and dialing. Let's get it. Hold up. Okay, let's get it.
We made it, that's facts, ayy. We the greatest, that's facts, ayy. Prices raising, that's facts, ayy. That's right. But we paid it, that's facts, ayy. I did. They hate it, that's facts, ayy. Cause we changing, that's facts, ayy. We did. Can't blame them, that's facts, ayy. Cause we made it, that's facts, ayy. Cherry on top, that's a goat, yeah. Where you been, I wanna know, yeah. Greatest story ever told, yeah. Greatest story ever told, yeah. I know you wanna look up for this. Baby, let me turn you up a bit. You said you made it through hell and back. Give me the scoop, baby, tell the facts. Don't be shy.
Man, bro, I can't wait for our new intro. I can't wait for our new intro. It's gonna be Liddy City. A
Facts.
good intro just puts you in a state. It puts you in a good state, man. Gigi says, Gigi Ryak says, what is the best skip trace software? The one I use, most of the numbers are not in service. I use a company that is called Standard Skip Tracing, and it is incredible. And it is 7 cents or less a skip trace. And my team, um, is usually skip tracing anywhere between, I don't know, 100 and 200,000 records a month at this pace that we're going. So with that said, um, we need to have the highest quality skip tracing at the deepest discounted price. Because yes, the highest quality matters, but I'm not just gonna go pay the most expensive price, just because I'm gonna shop for the best deal. So Gigi, if you want, I can connect you with them. Just send me a DM and I will connect you in the DMs. You
Let's get this
Good
action
question though,
going.
by the way.
No
Yeah.
facts. Yeah, I've had some great skip tracing experiences and some terrible ones.
Yeah, same, 100%. I feel you on that. All right, let's get to it. Let's get to it. There's so much opportunity out here right now, y'all. It is not even funny.
It really is. I feel like the end of this year is literally a wholesaler's market. If that makes sense.
Facts.
Like we're gonna
Absolutely.
realtors actually need our help right now. Like with what's going on in the market. Listings are sitting longer than ever.
Don't be shy.
It's gonna be so nice having smartphone next week, Aaron.
Facts, right?
Not having a call from here anymore. Yeah.
Please leave your message for 2109121.
Well, that guy hung up on me.
You guys ever just look in the mirror and be like, man, I'm him. I'm him Jones. I'm Himmy Neutron.
I'm looking at the screen right now thinking that exact same thing.
Come on. It's not an arrogant thing. I think it's more like a just like I'm him.
I'm him. We're here. I've arrived. I ain't going anywhere.
D1, the only person in the universe who can use the word I and refer to me. Come on, man. That's got to mean something.
Facts.
Someone will pick up the phone. I will get a contract, and all the deals in my current database are going to sell for massive profits. Come on, man. We do this.
Let's get it.
I used to talk to myself all the time like that, and people would be like, "Oh, you're just saying that to hype yourself up," and I'm like, "Yes, I am, because if I don't hype myself up, who else is gonna do it?"
Exactly.
Come on, man. What's your thought,
bro? Especially when you're an entrepreneur, you genuinely got to be your own fucking cheerleader.
You have to believe in it before anybody else believes in it.
Yeah, you can't expect other people to believe in it if you've never done it before. You just can't.
Big major facts rules. Come on, somebody answer the phone. I'm trying to lock up a deal.
I know. For some reason, all the lots answer the phone like first ring.
I wonder why. I think it's individuals who are interested in them are very niche. So.
Hello? Oh, that was a voicemail.
Gigi says yes. Speak it into existence. Gigi gets it. Hey, Craig, this is Aaron. I was calling about the listing there on Notch's Trail. I just wanted to see if it was still available so that we could discuss details on it, because I might be interested in buying that one. If so, definitely feel free to call me back, and hopefully we can talk soon. All right, bye.
I feel like I've tried to call that guy like thousands of times. Thousands of times, bro. Like when you said Craig and then Notch's Trail, I know his last name. I know his picture. I know.
I'm going in there, bro. Listen, I'm going in there. I'm a little cockroach, bro.
That's how we all gotta be, bro.
I'm a little cockroach. I'm gonna come out with little crumbs and build us here and a nice stable future.
There's no such thing as competition.
That's facts, bro. That's facts. I was speaking with Ryan Wilkerson, a member, one of the elite members in our community. He's currently at 1.2 million in assignment fees, and it's month 10 for him in the coaching program. Never did a wholesale deal before the coaching program. I can't make this up. HUDs and everything. His name is Ryan Wilkerson. Go look him up. Like, you can DM him and talk to him personally. But
he's an animal.
He's now with his proceeds and profits, like he's now utilizing what he's, all of his business acumen, and he's building other businesses. But anyway, in our last coaching call, he's starting a VA company, and he was like, "Can you just walk me through the entire process and everything?" And he was like, "I don't want to be your competitor. I'm gonna do this niche." And I'm like, "Bro, even if you were in the same niche as me, I'm gonna help you, bro. Like, we're brothers now. You know what I mean? We're part of each other's lives now. So it's like, what? I can't even imagine that. Like, we're on the same team. I want you to win. And for me to try to hold somebody back would be like for me to push somebody back. We're all rushing to the ocean with 5-gallon jugs, and to try to trip my brother because I don't want him to fill his jug. We're going to the ocean.
Exactly. And the ocean's
You know what I'm
fucking
saying?
huge. So like,
You know what I'm
know?
saying?
No, but
We're going
that's
to the
what
ocean.
the one thing that made it all make sense for me, and at least in real estate, but this also goes in any business. Like, think about how many parcels there are in just San Antonio, Texas. And then think
Facts.
about all the little houses that are around San Antonio, Texas, and all the towns that are around that. That's just one
Facts.
county. Like, we can you can I used to call in Phoenix, Arizona, which is like the wholesaling mecca or whatever. That's where every big wholesaling operation really is. And I remember my old guys, like the guys on my team, used to be like, "Oh, like this sucks calling here. Like everyone already knows our script. It's just so saturated." And then we got deals done there, and it's like, dude, it doesn't matter what market you're in. There's fucking so many houses, and anywhere you go, it's about who gets there first and who do they vibe with. Like, somebody could like Ryan Wilkerson better than they like Aaron, or vice versa, and like they do Ryan's VA company over Aaron's, but they could have very similar infrastructures, and it's just really who they vibe with. And it's like there already is enough wholesalers, but there will always be enough wholesalers for there to be hundreds and hundreds of VA companies, and them all get fed. So it's like, just because it's like, what's the VA company's name again, Aaron?
Standard VA.
Just because Standard
SVA.
VA is like, let's call it one of the bigger VA companies, doesn't mean there can't be other ones to start that could get bigger than Aaron's company or just as big, you know?
I'll be honest with you, I can't get mad at it because my friends inspired me to start a VA company because I saw they were making millions. No, I'm serious. I saw that they were making millions.
Oh,
I saw
facts.
that my friends were making millions of dollars, and I was like, why am I not
Where
doing
am
this?
I at?
Yeah, exactly. I was like, I'm not. I know that I wasn't clearing millions. So I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna go do that. And I did. And by the way, I don't know, maybe that wasn't the right thing to do, but I'll tell you what, it started off as a side business, and now it's a 7-figure business.
Well,
So,
why would you say it wasn't the right thing to do?
well, some might argue, well, why didn't you just take all of that energy and ambition and pour it into your wholesaling business and then double and triple that down? And for me, it's just like this was to be a subsidiary company to offset the marketing expenses for the wholesaling company. But then just looking at the model and the profitability of it's like it's quickly become like the company in the organization that is going to be the 8-figure exit. Like, it is what it is. And so because that pumpkin is growing faster than the rest, like, it is going to, it's going to we're going to divert a lot of the irrigate all the water and feed it for it. You know what I'm saying?
Not facts.
So not that we're not wholesaling, we're building that operation up. We're hiring 3 acquisition people right now. But like that, the 8-figure play, SVA. 100%.
SBA.
Like, and by the way, the 8-figure, and I call it relatively fast, the 8-figure, the fast 8-figure play, because like 8 figures in like 2.5, 3 years, 5 years max, that's fast.
That is definitely fast.
That's why I always say, man, real estate in of itself, like the actual real estate, those aren't the only assets. I've never been, and I'm making dials while I'm calling y'all, just so y'all know, while we're chopping it up. But I've never, man, this is gonna sound so bad, but no, you know what?
What I'm
I
gonna
don't care how
follow
it
up with
sounds.
probably is gonna sound worse, so fucking say it and I'm letting it rip too.
I'm just gonna say this. I'm known for wholesaling, and I love wholesaling, but I'm more infatuated. But wholesaling is the vehicle; it's the fulfillment vehicle. But I'm more infatuated and desiring of entrepreneurship, which is building a business. That's the ultimate asset for me, in my opinion, because it can cash flow exponentially high in a fraction of the time as other assets like a real estate asset portfolio. Now, I understand that there are benefits of real estate as assets, so I'm not arguing against it or saying you shouldn't build
Yeah.
a portfolio, but I'm saying that, and I would rather use my youth and energy to learn to now understand and build businesses that cash flow exponentially high in a fraction of the time. That allows me to do the lifestyle, that thing that allows me to now have cash reserves and cash flow, actual cash flow, where I can invest in real estate. But what's happened to me along the way is with wholesaling, it's such a cash cow that I'm like, well, I'm going to use this to invest in yet other business assets because I love this business building. I got all this energy. What I'm gonna do? Get rich? Trying to get rich slow.
Yeah, no,
What am I
fuck
gonna
that.
do? Leveraging 180, 190,000. You know what I mean? So
Over
and
10 years.
you know, and I know I'm probably, I don't know. That's just my thoughts. I rather get rich quick and in a reasonable way by building businesses. And so so anyway, I say all that to say
Wait, let me.
wholesaling real estate is a business for me, but actual real estate in of itself, that's not my fascination. It's not my cup of tea. You know what I mean?
Okay, if you have a problem because you've already signed it and they didn't witness your signature, just cross it out and sign next to it.
Yeah.
As a notary.
I still have the blank copy you originally emailed me, so if I have to refill it out, I'll fill it out again. It's fine.
Okay,
Okay, perfect. I'll keep you posted.
thanks.
Thanks, Chris. Bye bye. So really quick on that thought too, the one thing that I never, I guess, used to piss me off in our industry in general is like there's so many people trying to make money on our industry that have never closed a real estate deal, and like tech sales companies, CRM companies, like shit like that. And I just like I vibe better with the people. Like when I'm looking for my PPC company, I want someone that ran their own PPC for their own wholesaling business versus somebody that like is a nerd that went to school for tech and then built like saw wholesaling and built a wholesaling company. No offense to anyone that's doing it. I know there's very successful companies that have done it that way.
Mm.
But for me, it's just like I've had people that were not the big companies, like smaller kids that like would come up to me and like try to sell me their CRMs or services and stuff like that. And I just like never could get like vibe with them, I guess you could say, just because like how do you understand what I need in my business if you've never been in those shoes yourself? So that's
Facts.
why like someone like you on your VA company, but like you've already been in those trenches, so like that shit makes sense.
Yep.
Versus like you just found wholesaling and like you couldn't wholesale because you were afraid to get on the phones. So now you're going to making like a tech sales company around it because you got like that analytical side to you, which is cool. But like
Hey, Tatiana.
go through the trenches.
Hey, this is Aaron. I was calling about the property on 221 Robert Street.
Oh, okay, yes.
Yes, ma'am. I just wanted to
I
see.
get a lot of calls. I'm just.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I've been running a lot of calls today. I was reaching out about it because I might be interested in buying this one. Is it still available?
Yes, it's still available.
Awesome. Okay, can you tell me a little bit about it? Because I can make, I don't want to waste your time. I can make you an offer on the phone.
Okay, well, I'm the agent
Okay.
for the owner. I can definitely present your offer.
Okay. Okay, got you. Um, and the only thing that I needed to know on this one is, did it have utilities on it?
Yes, it has all electricity, water, and it's a nice flat level lot. It's I think it's partially cleared because it looks like it's ready to build on.
Okay.
It's a little long, but I mean,
Okay.
it doesn't have that many trees.
Yeah, this is really nice. I'd like to make an offer on it. Why do you think it hasn't sold yet?
we were under contract before,
Mhm.
but we were under contract with a buyer who put it under his LLC, but he also wanted us to put it and or assigned.
Mm.
After it was already, we were already close to closing,
Mhm.
and then he said, "Oh no, my uncle died, or I don't know, somebody from his family died." He said, "I need another 30 days."
Oh
And
wow.
the seller's like, "Okay, well, we can do another 30 days." And then after the 30 days, he said, "Oh no, I still haven't been able to. I still haven't been able to come back. I'm in Mexico."
Yikes.
And then of course he said, "Can I have another 30 days?" And then the seller,
Yikes.
"Another 30 days? Wow, yeah, how can you take that long?" It
Yeah.
wasn't like it was somebody from his immediate family. I think it was somebody from an extended family. But then I was like, well, why would it say and or assign?
Mhm.
And then I was talking to another colleague of mine and said, yeah, that was a wholesaler.
Mhm. Mhm.
He was trying to sell it and he wasn't able to sell it, so he kept trying to extend it. I said, oh my goodness, you know,
Yikes.
well,
Yikes. Yeah. Well, we're
that's
definitely.
what happened.
I hear you. I hear you. Well, we would definitely be looking to close on the property if we were to go under contract. Um, would the seller be flexible at all in price with us if we were to come in and we could show that we're serious and we're ready to close?
Yeah, he would. I know he would, because he did that for this other buyer.
Uh-huh.
He was super flexible with the price. So I know he would.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
he told me, he's like,
I'm on mute now.
I offered her 12.5 on Wednesday.
She never said no.
No, she said she's gonna present it that the seller's like away or some shit.
I want it.
construction.
I want it. I'm gonna see you on Wednesday.
A lot of buyers do, right? Instead of building.
Can you say that last part one more time? I'm sorry.
Oh, I was like, no, I said not a lot of buyers are buying land and building. So a lot
Yeah.
of the buyers just buy and they move in. They like to move in right away.
Yeah.
On it.
They
Yeah.
like to see, okay, this is what I'm buying.
Yeah.
And, it takes a buyer that wants to build, and also that can afford to build, right? Because everything starts adding up.
Yeah.
So,
I
but
hear
if you
you.
already have the experience, I mean, yeah, definitely.
Well, what I was thinking on this one is that we could possibly be at $13,000.
Yo.
If you send me the offer, I can send it to
I'm giving her 13,000 and a penny.
the verbal offer, or he wants to know that you like this previous buyer. He actually presented his funds. He showed his checking account, and he gave us an offer, and he said yes, right, and he signed with him. But then he took forever to close him. Then obviously that didn't happen. But will you just be giving a verbal offer, or are you going to be also providing, like something written where I can show him?
I can provide something written, and I do feel comfortable about that offer. Like I know that we could close 100%, if we were at the 13,000. So I can definitely. What's that?
Would it be cash?
It would be cash, yes, ma'am.
And you would do a quick close?
We could do a quick close. Is title already clear on it?
Yes.
Yes,
You don't
ma'am.
have any liens.
We could do, yeah. I mean, I don't mind providing proof of funds to show that we could close on this. And then basically what that would look like is, if I could at least have a week from execution or ratification, or a week to 2 weeks, because I would prefer to use private money on the deal, but I have no problem showing the proof of funds so that y'all know that we have the capability to close.
And would it be under your personal name, or would it be under like an LLC or assigned?
It'll be our LLC, because we would never buy a piece of real estate in our own name, not an investment property, but it won't say and or assigns, no.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Yeah, because he doesn't want the same thing to happen.
Yeah, no. I understand that, and I appreciate it. That, and I will be transparent with you. I have wholesale before, and I have a wholesaling company, and I do understand that there is a taboo against wholesalers. However, we're very well known amongst the community. We do a lot of really good business, but in this case, in this transaction, um, we will not have the and/or signs, and we'll be able to provide whatever is necessary so that the seller feels comfortable in the transaction.
Okay, perfect. Will you be working with an agent? Are you an agent?
I'm unrepresented, so.
Okay. Okay.
So
Okay, because I can do the contract. That's fine.
oh, perfect. Okay, so
I'm representing. Yeah, I am. He is represented by my brokerage, so I can do the contract for both of you.
okay,
We can set it to title, unless you wanted to go to just a regular real estate lawyer who can get it closed. Because that's another thing that my client does. He likes to use his real estate lawyer, but I mean, I don't know how you feel about that.
yeah, I need an insurance.
It's only like $400.
Yeah, well, I know I've been offered that before, and I would just prefer to have a title company where we can have insurance policy, the title check, and all in one place. And if I'm paying the closing costs, I typically like to choose the title company. So yeah, I would just prefer, and a good title company, they can have the title policy back in 5 days, and if everything's clear, we should be able to close fast. Okay.
Okay, and I have the survey, and I think or no, I don't know if I have the survey. I can't remember. I have to check. It's because I have like 3 lots on the market, so I just can't remember, but I will check.
Okay. Well, so what's your email? That way I can send you the LOI, and then I'd like to have information on those lots as well.
Well, one of them is already under contract. It's a residential property in Dancing Bear Ranch.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, I can still send it to you just in case. You never
Please.
know, right?
Yeah, you never know. You never know. I can't promise that we would buy it, but
It's a veteran that's buying it right now.
oh wow, that's
He's
cool.
using his Texas Veterans Land Board.
Very cool.
So, I mean, I'm sure he's gonna pass. He's a policeman, so he has income, and I know he's gonna be able to do it. He really wants it. So, but you never know.
Yeah.
It happens. So I can send you the information for that one.
Please, yeah. You can make me a backup. If it's something that I like, I can give you an offer where I would be at, and if that one that you're currently with doesn't work out, then just keep me in mind.
Dancing Bear Ranch. I don't know if you've ever been there. They're like $500,000 homes to more plus, right? There's $1 million homes there too.
Yep.
But you would have to build a really nice house.
Yeah. I love that area. In fact.
Okay. Well, yeah, it's really pretty, and it's a really nice lot. It's 2 acres.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, really nice. Close to the entrance, close to the playground, and everything. It's really nice.
I love it. Yeah.
But-
Well, please send me the information, and I will have an LOI sent to you shortly.
Okay. Perfect.
All right.
Thank you.
Talk to you soon.
Talk to you soon.
All right. Bye.
That's
Right
what I
in front of
called
him.
on the live, right in front
Right
of him.
in front of him.
Stealing my realtors now, eh?
We gotta add some drama to this, bro.
It's all good. I'm gonna call her later, offer 14 because my MAO was 15, and I'm gonna pay them commissions.
Yeah, let's make this fun, bro. It's
No, we gotta have fun. We're in a capitalistic society here, people. So just know that if whoever gets this is
All right.
who will get paid.
No, all jokes aside, if I were to get, yeah, no, I mean if I ended up doing that, I don't know, whatever makes sense.
Aaron's
It's all
gonna buy
love,
me a
and
nice
and I'm
steak
here
in
to
lunch,
make a whole lot of money.
Thanks. It's so funny because we were literally just talking about that.
I am.
What happened?
Go ahead.
No, I'm saying it's just fun. We were literally just talking about competition. And then here's my competition right here.
Facts, bro. Facts.
Trying to outbid me on my deals. That's crazy. But that's my fault for not getting that locked up in time, you know? That shit's still available. It's all fair game.
Yeah.
All we know is that wholesaler had that one locked up for that wholesaler had that one locked up for 20K, and he fucked up, and now it's either me or Aaron's to eat on. So we here.
Big facts. So we're gonna see what the word is on the street. All right, quick soapbox. We've gone live. This is day 28, and we're incredibly excited, y'all, for what we have in the pipeline, in the production, in our operation. The momentum is still crazy. The amount of DMs and feedback that we're getting from you guys is absolutely insane. So we're gonna go ahead and call this an episode. Before we do, Joey, hit us with a Reader's Digest version of a soapbox. Give us something practical that we can benefit from before we hop off.
Yeah. So I kind of didn't prepare one today, but what I'm thinking, I mean, perseverance is what you guys are gonna need in this fucking industry. Like, the times are going to get tough, and it's just part of this fucking business. But it's whoever keeps fighting the longest, that's who gets paid. So just make sure that when you guys are in the trenches in these deals, don't give up. I didn't cancel it. I didn't cancel my first deal, and I've been in the business over 3 years until like literally earlier this year. And that's because now I'm starting to do more volume and take more action. So just understand, like, if you're going to fight for it, you're going to get it. Like, obviously there's going to be extenuating circumstances, and don't waste too much time on one specific deal, but don't just fucking call it quits when the going gets tough. That, like, this is entrepreneurship, and it will never always be easy. So just know that.
Yeah, big major facts. And what I have to say is, look, I'm not getting religious when I say this, and even if I was, change the channel. But you know what I'm saying? But business and success require faith. It requires true faith, and I'm not giving it any other connotation than what it is. And faith is when you are so sure about the outcome that it is as if it has already happened. Like, that's how much faith you have. That's what faith is. It's something that hasn't been seen. But I've conjured up so much evidence that tells me it's as if I already have it, even though it's not in front of me. That's faith. Faith is like a title deed. It's like a title deed. I might not be in front of the house, but the fact that my name is on the title deed, I don't have to see the house. I know it's mine. I know it's mine when it gets here. You know what I mean? That's what faith is. And so it's a title deed. So my encouragement to everybody is feed your faith in your business. Feed your faith in yourself. Feed your faith, because right now, in times of uncertainty, those external times don't have to infect the internal. They don't. Right? It's only if we focus on the storm. It's only if we focus on it. It doesn't mean not acknowledge and move accordingly. I'm not saying be naive and pretend like there's not a storm around us, that it ain't real out here, that it's not cold outside. I'm not saying that. I'm saying, no, recognize it's cold outside, but okay, we have to control the internal in order to survive, right? And that means feeding our faith. That means constantly persuading our faith. I'm in control of my thoughts. You stay in control of your thoughts. Being very, very acutely aware of what you're feeding your most powerful muscle, which is your mind. You know what I mean? And I feel like it's more necessary now than ever. And it is mandatory if you want to succeed in this life, because only people who are able to conquer their minds and conquer their thoughts are the ones who can conquer the world and conquer business. So feed your faith. With that said, y'all, it's been another live with the kid, Aaron Bevins, and the one and only Joey Bebo. Until next time, brush your teeth. If you're not home yet, drive safe, love on your family, have an incredible weekend, and don't slap nobody, y'all. Till next time, let's get it.
We made it, that's facts, ayy. We the greatest, that's facts, ayy. Prices raising, that's facts, ayy. That's right. But we paid it, that's facts, ayy. They hate it, that's facts, ayy. Cause we changing, that's facts, ayy. We did. Can't blame them, that's facts, ayy. Cause we made it, that's facts, ayy. Cherry on top, that's a goat, yeah. Where you been, I wanna know, yeah. Greatest story ever told, yeah. Greatest story ever told, yeah. I know you wanna look up for this. Baby, let me turn you up a bit. You said you made it through hell and back. Give me the scoop, baby, tell the facts. Don't be shy.